Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a bit of an odd one away from the mechanics. I have this toolbox here that an uncle of mine kindly gave to me, as he's retired from mechanics now. He's not doing mechanics, and he basically gifted it to me, full of tools. So it's all full of tools. There's an awful lot of Mac tools. It's a Mac toolbox, and the good thing about it is it has the original manual and book when he bought it, when he was doing his mechanics back in the 90s at some time. So it came with loads and loads and loads of tools. Loads of odds and ends of spanners. So what I've been doing was I was going to strip it back, and I was going to sand it, and I was going to respray it and do it up, and then it was like, no, it has a lot of sentimental value to me now. So it has, in the condition it's in, as I'd be very close to my uncle David. So I left it as is. I just gave it a quick wipe down and sorted out all the tools, and just got a few socket rails to hold the sockets. I will reorganise that again at a later date. So it came with a lot of bits. Now, just some of them are mine that are in it. But what he also gave me was this box here. Cabinet, I suppose you'd call it. I think it's like an old army cabinet. And what I'm thinking of doing is, I have a lot of like bearing pullers, ball joints, all these different kits. So what I want to do is put them into it for storage. But what I'm thinking of doing is, on a budget now, I'm going to sand all this back. I'm going to sand it all back, and I'm going to spray it. I got like really, really, really cheap paint. But I'm going to sand it all back, I'm going to prime it, and I'm going to spray paint it red. And what I have is a set of, like on these Halford, that's my own box there. But I have larger caster wheels, and I'm going to put them on. I'm going to bolt them onto the bottom of this. I'm going to spray it red, and then I'm going to rest this toolbox on top of it. Just, I think it'll look nice, because I'm used to seeing it like this now. And I was thinking the bottom box would be nice if it's all red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video of, I suppose you could say, restoring this. And I'll have it all sitting on, it'll be on caster wheels, so it actually will be higher up as well. So it will. So we'll see. We'll get on with the video anyway, we'll see. Because I just want to get rid of some of these boxes and stuff that are kind of hanging about. And I want to get them, or even, I have tons of like different cans, sprays, oils, all that kind of stuff. So maybe store them in it. And I will be getting, because these boxes are filling up. They're not full, but they're all starting to fill up. Like some of the bigger drawers are packed out already. So they are. So everything's going to be done in the budget. But I am going to get a new second box and top box, and maybe a middle box. That'll be here. I get rid of this cabinets here, and I have them stored here, so I can store more stuff and just have it more organised. I have kind of on the sides there, I have all that labelled. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, so I have all here labelled. And I want to do the same with this without labelling it. But I'm working out this. I find I go to this toolbox more, using all the sockets and that, and the different wrenches. And then I have like my breaker bars kind of here. They'll remain there. I leave them there. But I'm looking forward to doing this now. Just sand it all back, prime it all, inside, outside. Maybe power wash it first and sand it all back. Degrease it, prime it, and I'm going to spray it red. And I might try and see, can I pick up like some, because this has a lot of stickers from, he was a mechanic, he worked on Reynolds mostly, I think, as far as I can remember. And just get a bit of a sticker bomb on it, maybe, or maybe just leave it like that and just throw on a Mac Tools logo on it or something. But sure, we'll get on with the video and we'll see how we get on. Okay, so we're back at this box again now. I have it all kind of open. You can see here the top of it, it's all crumbled. But I'll sand all that back and see how we get on. Well, I won't sand it, I'll hit it with the grinder and the thing on it. Inside, I must get a light on it. But you have the middle shelf, the bottom is, I'm not going to spray these, or I'll clean them out. I'm not going to sand them, I'll just give them a rough spraying. I'm not going to bother with the inside. But the outside, yes. That's the side of it there, and that's the back of it. Now, as you can see, I have the top end sanded. There was like, I don't know, was there 3 or 4 or 5 different layers on it? It's kind of soft here, it flakes off. But on top, wow, it's very tough. I don't know what it took. I suppose by the time lapse I'll check. Good 35 minutes to do it all. But I have it down to kind of bare metal now. So I do, so I'll clean all that off. Well, actually I won't, I'll leave it. I'm going to do the sides maybe. Yeah, I'll do the sides here. And then I'll do the doors. Not going to do much with the back. I'll just kind of cool it down. The bottom I'm doing nothing with that. Right, we'll get at the sides. Now, we have this side done here. So we do, and I was just kind of starting to see how many layers is on the doors as well. It seems there's a good few layers in it, so they were painted a few times over the years. Probably next now I'll start on this and do the doors last. Now, as you can see, that's everything sanded down. The doors inside I just gave kind of a rough sand into it, just to smoothen them down, so the primer and paint, it's only going to get a light inside. It's mainly the doors. It's kind of the front facing side of it I want nice, and the top, when the other box then is sitting on top. So I'm just going to blow it down with compressed air now, and then I'm going to give it a wipe and degrease it, and I might just throw a coat of primer on it for now. Maybe start with the inside and work out. Okay guys, I have the priming done. I have it done, and I was just messing here with the paint. Now, like I said, it's on a budget. It's really cheap. It was like from one of the discount stores. But that's the red I'm going for. I'm debating whether to spray all the inside. The cans are cheap. I think I might set up a time lapse and just spray the insides and see how they look. And sure, we'll see. I just want to spray around the edges here as well, and maybe the doors. I'll leave the outside then for another time. Okay, so that's the inside of the doors done. I don't know about spraying the back of it. Is it worth it, to be honest? I will give them obviously another coat or two. But just I want to get some coverage on it. I'm going to do the back now and see how that turns out. Although the back, I roughly sanded it. It's very pitted. Well, all the paint is very pitted. But I'd be more focused on getting a real nice coat on the top, the sides, and on the actual doors itself. Not worried about the back or the inside. I really don't care about them. But just while I have the paint, I'll do it. This box painted, but what I'm doing now is I'm just putting on these caster wheels I have. So I'm drilling nuts and bolts. I'll probably have to cut these after I've done bolted on. I think they might get a little bit, they might catch. We'll see when we get it on anyway. So that's just one drilled. I have another one to do here. I just want to fix that bit of a dent because it's going over that one of the wheels. Then I have the other two to do there. So I'll get back to you when I have all that done. Now I have them casters on, but as you can see, just here, all of them are the same, so I'm just going to have to nip off with the grinder, just a small bit on each nut, just enough to let her spin. What's it? Just checking now, see what it's, yeah, it'll pass, okay. Now, that's the job finished. Now I have as you can see, I have the caster wheels on it. Didn't come up too bad. Sprayed up nice. So it's all fitted in place now with the other toolbox back on top of it. I have here just bits of timber cut because I'm waiting on like a rubber mat. Like a rubber mat to come, so I can set this down on top of it then. But that probably won't arrive for a few more weeks. But it looks nice. Simple country job, as you want to call it. Little storage container, just matches up with that. Big shout out to my uncle who kindly gifted me this toolbox full of tools and this cabinet here. As you know, at the start that was green, now it's nice glossy red. Done with the cheapest, I don't have any here, with the cheapest paint you could ever find in discount store paint, but 3-4 coats and then 2 clear coats over the top. Came out okay. There's a few, obviously, a few blemishes in it, but sure, it's going to be stuck in a garage. What difference does it make? No, a big shout out to my Uncle David. I'm really honoured that he gave me this. He doesn't I don't know, does he realise how much it means to me to have that? But so guys, if you like this video, I know it was a bit different than my normal kind of DIY mechanics work and bits and bobs. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe.